What if I told you that one of the greatest civilizations in human history was hidden beneath the forests of Africa? A kingdom whose walls stretched farther than the Great Wall of China. A city that left early European visitors speechless. A civilization whose bronze masterpieces still puzzle historians and fill the world's greatest museums. Yet, today, millions have never heard its story. How could one of Africa's greatest empires almost disappear from history? This is the story of the Kingdom of Benin, a kingdom built by vision, protected by warriors, ruled by extraordinary kings, and destined to change West Africa forever. Long before European ships appeared on the Atlantic, before colonial empires divided Africa, before maps even recorded much of the continent, deep within the rainforests of present-day southern Nigeria, a remarkable civilization was already rising. The Edo people lived among towering forests, fertile farmland, and winding rivers. Nature provided everything they needed. The forests supplied timber, the rivers provided fish, the land produced yam, cocoa yam, vegetables, and endless palm trees. Families farmed together. Hunters disappeared into the forests before sunrise. Blacksmiths shaped glowing iron into tools. Women transformed busy markets into the heartbeat of every community. Life followed the rhythm of nature. Yet, these were no ordinary villages. Every generation, they grew stronger, larger, more organized. The people shared a common language, common traditions, common beliefs. They understood that unity was strength. From these growing communities, a powerful kingdom slowly emerged. Its ancient name was Igodomigodo. Long before the famous Obas, the kingdom was ruled by powerful kings known as the Ogisos, the Sky Kings. According to Edo tradition, they established law, maintained order, protected the people, and transformed scattered settlements into one united kingdom. Generation after generation, Igodomigodo prospered. Trade expanded, villages multiplied, roads connected distant communities. The kingdom became one of the strongest powers in the forests of West Africa. But history has a habit of repeating itself. Power can build kingdoms. Power can also destroy them. As the years passed, the later Ogisos lost the discipline that had built the kingdom. Corruption spread. The palace drifted away from the people. Royal officials abused their authority. The unity that once defined Igodomigodo began to crumble. The kingdom stood, but its foundation was breaking. The elders knew something had to change. Not simply another ruler, an entirely new beginning. Their search would lead east to the sacred city of Ife. There lived a prince whose decision would change African history forever. His name was Oranmiyan. But Oranmiyan would soon discover that conquering a kingdom was far easier than ruling one. His greatest challenge was only just beginning. History is filled with conquerors, but very few walked away from power. By choice, Prince Oranmiyan had crossed forests, rivers, and kingdoms to answer the desperate call of the Edo people. They believed he would save their nation. Instead, he faced a challenge no warrior could solve with a spear. The land accepted him, but the kingdom did not. The customs were different. The traditions were different. The language was different. Although respected, Oranmiyan realized something extraordinary. A kingdom cannot truly flourish unless its ruler belongs to its people rather than cling to power. He made a decision that would change African history forever. He chose to leave, but before returning to Ile-Ife, Oranmiyan left behind something far greater than a throne. He left behind a dynasty. His son, Eweka, born of both Yoruba and Edo heritage. Eweka represented a new beginning, not a foreign ruler, not simply an heir, but a bridge between two great civilizations. The Edo people embraced him. When Eweka ascended the throne, history itself changed. The age of the Ogisos came to an end. The age of the Obas had begun. It was more than a new title. It was the birth of one of Africa's longest and most respected royal dynasties. Oba Eweka understood that kingdoms are not rebuilt through fear. They are rebuilt through trust. He reunited divided chiefs, restored justice, strengthened the royal court, listened to elders, protected farmers, encouraged merchants. Peace slowly returned. With peace came prosperity. Villages expanded. Markets overflowed with goods. Roads connected distant communities. Trade flourished. Hunters returned safely from the forests. Farmers harvested abundant crops. The kingdom breathed again. The royal palace became the beating heart of Benin. Chiefs gathered to advise the Oba. Royal messengers carried orders across the kingdom. Traditional ceremonies honored ancestors. Festivals celebrated harvests. Every ritual strengthened the bond between ruler and people. Generation after generation, successive Obas built upon Eweka's foundation. The capital grew larger. The government became stronger. Master blacksmiths forged iron tools and weapons. Woodcarvers transformed timber into breathtaking works of art. Ivory carvers created masterpieces fit for kings. Every craft became a symbol of Benin's greatness. The kingdom's wealth was measured not only by land, but by skill, knowledge, tradition, innovation. The Kingdom of Benin was becoming something extraordinary, yet its greatest days still lay ahead. Far beyond the forests, new kingdoms were rising. New trade routes were opening. New opportunities were approaching. And soon, a remarkable ruler would rise from within Benin itself. A king whose name would echo across centuries. A ruler who would transform Benin into one of the greatest empires Africa had ever known. His name was Oba Eweka, exiled, betrayed, and forced to fight for his own survival. Eweka's journey to the throne would become one of the most dramatic stories in African history. But before he could build an empire, he would first have to survive. To be continued.